Hey everybody, welcome to the LampLighter. Good to see you tonight. I'm getting ready to do a general reading for the collective group of water signs. So Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. And so it'll just be a general reading, kind of a mid-month check. But to be honest, these readings, when I do the groups like this, when I do the energy of the zodiac signs, so the earth, air, fire, and water, they're more timeless. You know, you can probably see this in 6 months, and it'll resonate with you. Because remember, there are several timelines in each of the Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, zodiac signs. So for those of you that I'm reading for tonight and have your energy in the cards of the collective tonight, if it resonates with you and it's your story and you can pull some things out of it, because the whole thing won't necessarily resonate. It's not a personal reading, right? So parts of it will, and you'll get something out of it if you're watching it. You're meant to watch it if you're watching it. So go ahead and consider subscribing. I would really appreciate it. I'm trying to build a tribe of people so I can start to do customized content, and it would be helpful. Also, if you like it, it'd be great if you like it too. If it makes sense and it resonates. If it doesn't resonate, cool. That's okay. Ooh, third eye chakra. Trapped in fear. Well, at least you've got your third eye opening up. Oof, trapped in fear. What are you afraid of, water sign? That's a pretty powerful card. Wow. You are on a spiritual journey. You are ascending, my friend. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Pain and fear have a tendency to be a catalyst for the just amazing growth. And you are growing. You've got the third eye chakra, which is what they call the psychic chakra. That's where you process, you bring in and process that really fast-moving energy that is considered to be intuitive energy. It's your intuition, and there's lots and lots of science behind that, the quantum physics, and about how you have slow-moving energy and fast-moving energy. So the third eye chakra helps you process that fast energy, that intuition, those psychic insights, the Akashic records, all of the things that most of us that are teachers or spiritual ascended healers can perceive. And that's what's happening to you. That's what's happening to your third eye. And like I said, a lot of times that happens when you've suffered some loss or pain, and it's just, thank goodness, because you could go through something and not learn the lessons and not have the gift of ascension, but you are. And so you're trapped in fear. This is the Eight of Swords, so it's not as serious as it looks, trapped in fear, but you are trapped in your head. Something has got you to where you're just circling around and around and around, and you're having habitual thoughts about something, but you're too afraid to move. You don't understand what you're supposed to do, or you're too afraid of the consequences. And it's actually going to be made clear to you. Spirit's going to make it clear to you. Here's the awareness, which is the crown chakra opening, and you're having your awakening or your enlightenment. So that's so cool. I just love that. So. And a lot of times, to be honest, it is healers and people who are going through spiritual ascension that are drawn to tarot and the lessons of tarot and the spirituality of tarot. And so, cool. You're on that path. So welcome to the path. It can be hard, but it's so exciting. So exciting. Okay, so let's see what's going on in your tarot. So again, this is for Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, water signs. Let's see what we got. I do try and shuffle off camera as much as I can when I'm doing my meditation, and Six of Cups, got a soulmate in the mix here. I do like to do a little bit on camera. Of course, then once I start, ooh, yeah, look at that. That's your Six of Cups is your soulmate, and that's the broken heart. So it doesn't necessarily mean you have a broken heart. It's pain. There's been some sort of pain. Sometimes they consider that the third party card. The Magician. You have a way out. You're being given all the tools to make your way out. Okay, that's very cool. Oh, and the Magician stayed. Okay. So that's the heart of your reading, the Magician. I'm going to do a Celtic cross for you tonight. Okay. So the Magician is somebody that is very proficient at manifesting, understanding the laws of the universe, the spiritual laws of the universe, which make a lot of sense. You're learning those laws. You're learning how to manifest what you want. But it is your challenge is the Queen of Wands. That's your challenge. Okay, water signs. You've got a Queen of Wands in your life. It's looks like that person, either you want to give them, we've got the Knight of Cups down here, as this is the card down here is basically the card that is at the bottom of this. What created this situation where you have a Queen of Wands as your challenge and you're trying to manifest something. So, and that is the Knight of Cups. So it has to do with an expression of love, either already given or wanting to be given, something you want to manifest. Okay. And the Queen of Wands is a very, oh, yeah, hold on. Look at that. We've got the Page of Wands up here. I mean, Page of Cups. I said Wands because of her. So you've got the Knight of Cups down here and the Page of Cups on your mind. That's what this position is. My goodness, water signs. There's a lot going on here. And you're afraid to move. Let's see if those swords show up in the reading. Excuse me. Okay, the immediate future, you've got the Ten of Wands. Challenges. Challenges, challenges, challenges. Okay. In the past, you have the Page of Wands. Wow, a lot of Page and Knight energy here. A lot of new activity, new beginnings, new activity, you know? I don't know why I still have these cards here. So, and the Page of Wands is basically receiving some sort of message about something that you're excited about or passionate about. Somebody's letting you know that they want to move forward in something. Let's see where you are right now. Remember, this is the future, this Ten of Wands, which is kind of a burden, but you're almost where you need to be. A 10 is an ending. It's the end of something. Something burdensome is coming to an end. Okay, so we've got the Scorpio card here in the where you're at right now, which is transformation and death. And then we've got the Wheel in how you're seen from others. The Two of Pentacles in your hopes and fears. Interesting. And let's get your outcome card. So the Scorpio card, if I didn't say, this is the Death card. This is the things have to go through a death and a rebirth to come out of the shadow into the light. And this would be transformation in a big, big, big way. So this is indicating that you are going through this enlightenment. You're beginning to understand something that you didn't understand. You're seeing it in a new way. And that's happening to you now, that transformation. And that's a good thing. All right, what's the outcome? Justice. Karma. All right, there's a lot of stuff going on here. Bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Cups, which is loss and regret. Loss and regret. Okay, so let's just talk about what we have. So what we have here in the center is you trying to manifest something. Okay, you've got everything you need to do it. You've got the tools to do it. You've got the intention to do it. But there's something that's stopping you. And the challenge is the Queen of Wands. So there is a Queen of Wands that is your challenge in creating what the life you want to create. Okay? And we'll have to take a look at what that's all about, because we have this expression of love at the base here, which is really sort of driving your wanting to create something. It appears you want to create, usually with this card, the Magician card, he's pointing up, he or she is pointing up at the sky and then pointing at the ground, and he's saying, and here's the infinity symbol, right? And he's saying, as above, so below. So they want to take, this person is you in your spiritual awakened state. You want to take something out of the 5D, there's something you feel in the 5D, and you want to bring it into the 3D. And, there's a cup pretty prevalent here, and then there's a cup very prevalent down here. So this has to do with love. And there are butterflies. You see the butterflies that are like shining bright? And the lilies. So the lilies represent death, and these are the transformation, the butterflies. So this is you. You've gone through this transformation that you're going through now, and you understand what's happening, and you want to manifest it in your life. But there's a Queen of Wands that's your challenge. Well, I'm not sure what the challenge is, because we've got an expression of love, but then we have an apology in your mind. It's almost like you have to apologize. Maybe it's to the Queen of Wands. Maybe that's the challenge. Maybe you want to manifest the Queen of Wands in your life, but there's some sort of burden that's stopping you because you need to apologize. Because it looks like the Queen of Wands is fire, and you see this Page of Wands in the past. I think this Queen of Wands reached out to you, water sign. And this can be a man or a woman. It doesn't matter. The Queen is an entrepreneur. She's very balanced. She has both the feminine and the masculine energy. She's very self-confident, very sexy. She's one of those women that works and also keeps a great home. She just can do everything. But she's fiery and sexy and all of the things that are very attractive, and the fire, right? And it looks like she tried to communicate with you in the past. And I don't, something went awry, because there's this offer of love that's on your mind, but there's that's at the base of the matter, which is creating this. So she may have given you an offer of love, and that's something you want to now manifest, but maybe something went awry because you need to apologize. So let's take a look then at the immediate future, which is the Ten of Wands. So the Ten of Wands is something that is a burden. You're just about ready to put it down. And this is after you, remember, this is the future, this is now. The transformation is now. That's why you're in Magician energy, okay? That's why you have these third eye and this card of Ascension. So you're going through your transformation now. That's why you're trying to create something, and you're trying to do something. And this is probably what had you trapped in fear. Before you ascended, before your ascension, I suspect that something you were too afraid, or you were too trapped in your head to do this manifestation with this Queen of Wands. And so that probably now is a problem, right? Or this person is not on board with what you want to do and is a challenge. We'll find out. But there's definitely, because there's a burden here. And I don't know, it feels like the burden has something to do with an expression of love, and then there's this apology. These are both very small gestures, by the way. They're not grand gestures. But you've had to go through ascension just to get to this magician status so that you can do this. So that's kind of interesting. So we talked about the Scorpio card. The Death card is absolutely a spiritual ascension. You go through death, something dies so that it can be reborn, and in a much better way. And that's what you're trying. You're trying to manifest the new beginning, because somebody sees you as the Wheel of Fortune. You're seen as somebody that can manifest, that can turn the wheel. And you know now, because of your ascension, that it's true. This is fated. Whatever you're trying to manifest, this it looks like love, and it's fated. And the person that you're working with, which could be this Queen of Wands, knows that it's fated. They know that you've probably ascended. And as soon as you ascend, and you have to have spirit working with you to ascend, and this is the divine saying that this is going to happen in divine timing. And I think your Queen of Wands knows that this is going to happen in divine timing. She knows you're ascending. She knows you're going through this fear trapped in your head, and that you're beginning to see that you guys have some relationship that is not, obviously she's ascended or she wouldn't be able to see this wheel. So that's interesting. And then your hopes and fears are the Two of Pentacles, and that's just, you're hoping to make this decision and get balanced in your emotions, and your fear is that you'll never achieve the balance you want to achieve to manifest what you want to manifest. Because this is typically two things. You've got two opposing ideas that you need to balance. You're balancing two things, and you're balancing it in the 3D, right? This is the material world. Pentacles are the material world. So this is like in your life having a hard time balancing. Could be money. It could be, two people. The Two of Pentacles is just not getting balanced. And the outcome card is Justice. And justice is basically karma. And it's whatever is supposed to happen by divine timing, by you understanding the path through your ascension, and the Queen understanding the path through your ascension, is going to happen. That's what's happening, and you know that. Okay? So let's take a look at what you're trying to manifest. The truth. Okay? Trying to manifest the truth. I was going to say, what is this Queen of Wands causing you so much? We've got the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords wants the truth. This Queen of Wands, I'm clarifying this Queen of Wands, she wants the truth from you. I think that's a challenge for you, because you're trying to manifest the truth, right? Your truth. And she wants the truth. She walked away from you because you didn't give her that truth. Yeah. But she sees that there's an opportunity for both of you in the 3D. And, she really, really wants you to come in. And you do too. You see the opportunity and you want to come in. But she did walk away because you were not telling her the truth. And she's waiting, this Queen of Wands. She's waiting. She's saying, come on, talk to me. And then she's got her sword up. So as long as you are honest and you give her the truth, you're good. But if you don't, she'll cut you off. She already walked away from you once. And obviously, because she's going to listen to you, She loves you, and that was painful for her to walk away. So she had her own ascension. But basically, both of you understand that this is a great opportunity for you both to have a new start, and both of you really want it, and you're moving forward with it. But she's a challenge because you need to talk to her. I can see that. You need to chat with her. But let's see. Let's see what this Knight of Cups is all about down here. Yeah. Okay, water sign. This soulmate is your wish come true. And there's healing here. There's healing. You're healing over something, and you've healed. You've done your ascension. You had your death. You healed, and now you're trying to manifest the truth so that you can bring this in. You want to bring this. You want to talk to this person, this soulmate that you've known for a long time. That is your wish. This is what you want. This is your North Star, so to speak. But it's also a healing card. So you have healed. And like I said, when you go through these situations where pain and loss, because we saw that Five of Cups, create this ascension, then you're able to fully heal and move forward. Sometimes if you don't do that, you never can move forward. You never really heal. All right, so what's this Page of Cups about that's on your mind? You're considering reaching out. Nine of Cups. Again, wish fulfillment. We've got wish fulfillment here with the star, wish fulfillment with the Nine of Cups. This person's your wish fulfillment. And you want to reach out. You're trying to manifest your truth. And what that means is you want to express your truth. You haven't expressed your truth. And you want to. And she's waiting for you to. And that's your challenge. I think you may not be a great communicator, my dear water sign. You may not be a great communicator because you're really struggling. This is your wish all over the place, and you're really struggling with how to reach out and how to get your truth across, right? I think that's the burden. I'm pretty sure that's your burden here. But you're ready to lay it down. You're close. Ten of Wands means that you're very close to, yeah. King of Wands. Let's just be clear here. Counterparties, King and Queen of Wands. Okay, so this is your soulmate. The challenge is that she walked away from you because you weren't truthful about your feelings. You're trying to manifest that back by healing yourself and then figuring out a way to communicate. It's a burden, but you're going to... The King of Wands is the one thing about this king. He's the entrepreneur. He's the businessman. This king knows what he wants and he goes after it. So for it to show up here, he's going after it. This is happening. That burden is going to be dropped and he's going after it. Let's see what this death is here. So yeah, looks like maybe you put her in a 3-party. That's either reunion that you want to manifest with your Queen of Wands, or part of the reason why there was a death and rebirth was because you needed to change this dynamic. It was a 3rd-party situation that you put her in, or you didn't want to put her in that, and so you needed to change that dynamic. And maybe you didn't handle it right. Maybe that's what this truth is, trying to figure out how you can get that done. Yeah, this is you and the 3 of Pentacles wanting to work with her, and you're writing a plan and you're trying to figure out. This is basically when you and your love counterparty is working with the divine. But I do want to say the death and transformation, I've got 3 people here and I've got 3 here. And I saw that 3, remember when I saw the broken heart in the shuffle and I pointed out the 3 swords and said maybe there's a 3-party? There's a 3-party. So he needed to end the 3-party situation. Okay? That's what needed to end. And he was afraid. Very, very afraid. Very caught up in his head. I won't use the word afraid. The Eight of Swords is just totally in your head. Completely going around and around and around and around, right? So he needed to figure out a way to get out of the third party situation, or to end that cycle so that he could start anew and bring his truth, or her truth. Although it looks like we've got a man in that position. So if you're a female water sign, you're on the other side here. You're the Queen of Wands. Even though that's a fire sign, you have to remember that these are energies. That was just a passionate queen. Okay? So that could be you. Sometimes it's the opposite. That's one thing about general readings too. The energies can be switched where, I'm calling it you and it's the other person. You just reverse it. All right, Wheel of Fortune. Okay? So what's changing, and what I think your queen is seeing you work on, is that you were holding on to something in your life. It looks like money, but whatever. And you were pretty stubborn about it for quite some time, and you weren't here's that sword of truth again. You weren't really being truthful about it. As a matter of fact, I think you were being pretty darn secretive about it. And you were holding on, and she knows that you're changing. She knows you're going through this ascension. You haven't told her, but she knows. All right, oopsie. What's going on with this Two of Pentacles in your hopes and fears? I know you're worried about juggling, and I'm just wondering if, yeah. You're trying to balance from this ending. So you probably ended something, and you're trying to get your balance before you reach out. And your fear is that you'll end it and you will never get balanced. And your hope is that you'll end it and you'll get balanced and you'll be able to manifest this new start you want. And justice, like I said, that's karma. That's the divine's hand in this, saying, yeah, we're going to do an ascension and he's going to figure this out and we're going to move forward. Yeah. Oh, look at this. Holy moly. Okay. So this Queen of Wands, it's her justice, basically. We talked about what happened there, but she's your Empress. Okay? And she's your deep, deep soulmate. And you needed to make a decision. And you resisted it. You resisted that decision, and she just sort of hung in there. So this is justice. This is your deep, deep soulmate. She's your Empress. And she's an Empress energy, which means she's not making any moves. She's just waiting. And this is kind of the theme that I've been seeing a lot. So, if that's somebody, if this Queen of Wands is somebody that you want to be with, and maybe you were in a relationship that was stale, looks like you were in something stale that you were holding on to just for money, and you want to end, then, you have to decide, do I want to just stay in, although it does show you're going to change, but that's sort of your decision. I'm fearful to let go. I probably have money issues if I let go. You're trapped. You know what you need to do. You're getting awareness, but you're trapped. So she has ascended. She is in Empress energy, and she is your soulmate and the choice that you need to make. But we all have free will. Okay? We all have free will. And, if you have a soul contract, and you probably should honor it. Okay, I think I've clarified enough. Let's pull some romance angels. Love the romance angels. So this is your wish. I mean, that's pretty clear twice here. So I don't think there's any real doubt about what you're going to do or what your counterparty is going to do. Yeah, retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. You need to take your person, your love person, that dang ring light gets on these cards and you can't see them, It's time to disconnect from the world and take them on a retreat and talk. Just talk with nobody else around. That's what needs to happen. Maybe a dinner. I'm not sure. Okay. Alrighty. So this is a new love coming in, your soulmate. So you are having to end something. And it said a new person has stirred romantic feelings. So this is a new love, but it's not a new person. I think you've obviously been in but it's going to be a new love because you both transformed. Okay? And then it says it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Wow, water sign. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. And then it just says worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. There's that wheel right underneath there. And so that's what all of this ascension is. It's the divine timing and the divine working to ascend you so that you trust yourself enough to come out of fear and to see what you need to do. Okay? Let me get you, let's see. I'm going to try this message again. I used this in the air sign and it really corresponded to the reading, but it's kind of long and windy, so we'll see. It's called, it's John Holland. It's the Spirit Messages, Daily Guidance Oracle. John Holland is great. I like his cards. And here's your card. Let go. That's what you're doing. That's what you're transforming, and that's what you, in your hopes and fears of ending that. Let go. Once you let go of the outcome, you'll be able to release all the emotional constraints that have held you back in the past. Trust in the higher good and guidance of spirit, as we have only your best intentions at heart, and we'll do everything in our power to protect you. There's your green light. Let it go. Trust. Trust. You need to trust. You're definitely, it's safe for you to love. Okay? Open your heart. It's safe for you to love. Okay, water signs. That's your reading. Okay? I'll see you soon. Take care and love and light.